You want to know why it seems like guys are lying all the time? He says something like, I'll call you tomorrow, and then disappears for a week. He acts interested on the date and then ghosts right after. Are men lying to you? But here is the twist. A lot of times they don't even know that they're doing this. And I'm about to expose the truth about male communication that nobody seems to talk about. And once you understand this, you'll never get confused by mixed signals from a man again. Now, I got to warn you, this might hurt to hear, but it will save you months of analyzing text and wondering what went wrong. Now, before we dive in, I need to be clear about something. This isn't every single guy on the planet. There are guys out there who say exactly what they mean and they follow through consistently. And we see that, we think, hallelujah, I need to marry this guy. But here's the reality. A majority of guys have been conditioned to communicate in a way that often deceives you. And if you've been dating for a while, you've probably experienced this pattern more than once. So not all men, but enough men that you need to know this. So we're not here to hate on men. We're just here to understand the communication patterns to protect your time and your energy, because that is so important. And remember, the good guys, the right guys for you, they're going to be happy you have a standard. Guys don't like spineless people. The ones who don't follow through, they're going to reveal themselves quickly, and they're going to be sad that you're even asking for the bare minimum. Now, I know most of you are going to know exactly what this looks like, but picture this. You're on an amazing date. He leans in. He asks you a question. He says all the right things. And at the end, he says, I had such a great time. I can't wait to see you later this week. You go home floating on air, then nothing. Radio silence for a few days. And you start replaying the night. You're saying, did I misread the signals? Was he just being polite? Did my breath smell? What did I do wrong? And the truth is, you didn't do anything wrong. He wasn't necessarily intentionally lying, but he wasn't fully telling you the truth. So let's talk about why men lie without actually knowing it. And from the time that they're little boys, men learn that showing emotions or being direct about feelings make them look weak. Society tells them, keep things vague, keep things non-committal, pontificate upon future plans. And so when he says, I'll call you, what he really means is I might call you if I feel like it and nothing better comes up. But he can't say that in the moment because it sounds harsh. So he says something that feels nice, makes you feel good. He gets the warm fuzzies, but he ultimately knows he probably ain't going to follow through with it. So here's another example. He says, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. And what this guy actually means when he's saying this, I'm not looking for anything serious with you right now. But I might be looking for something serious with somebody else in the future. So when guys, they'll often leave out these final words. I'm not looking for anything serious right now with you. I'm not looking to do anything this week. I'm so busy this week for you. So men use this vague language to protect themselves. And if things don't work out, they can always say, well, I didn't promise anything. I'm not the bad guy. I wasn't leading her on. And this isn't evil. It's just how they're wired to communicate when they're a little bit unsure about the relationship. And here's what's going to change your dating life. You need to stop listening to what men say and start watching what they're doing. Are his actions congruent with his words? A man who's genuinely interested doesn't just say he'll call. He calls. A man that says he's going to make a date with a time and a place actually does it. And a man who doesn't want to see you will say, oh yeah, we should hang out. He doesn't make a plan. He doesn't set a date, and he doesn't set a location. He doesn't even follow up on it. So do not be waiting in your apartment being like, he did say we might get sushi this week. Should I cancel all my plans? No. Continue with your life. So let's break some of this down. So when he says, oh, you're so beautiful, what actually matters here? He said something nice, but what actually matters? Does he actually plan a date, or does he just send you late text messages at 3 a.m.? Because that's an action, but it's not the one we want. So when he says, oh, I had such an amazing time, what matters is, does he suggest meeting up that in the next few days? Does he have a time, a place, a confirmation text? That's what matters. When he says, oh, I really like you, what matters is he introducing you to his friends and family, introducing you into his real life, like actually integrating you? That's what ultimately matters. And why men stay vague on purpose. Men use vague communication to maintain control and avoid commitment. Whenever something is unclear, they can't be held accountable. Oh, he wasn't the bad guy. So think about these phrases. Let's play it by ear. We should hang out sometime. Oh, I'll let you know. I'm pretty busy this week, but maybe we could find a time. Maybe this weekend. None of these are actual plans. They're all ways of keeping you interested while committing to absolutely nothing and seeing if there's a girl that he actually likes more that he can spend time with. A man who says, are you free at Saturday at 7 p.m.? I want to take you to dinner. See the difference? See the specificity? Even better would say, hey, are you free Saturday at 7 p.m.? There's an amazing sushi restaurant. And then he texts you later that day and says, hey, I got us a reservation. Are you still free at 7? See the difference, see the intentionality, see how you're not like, where do I stand with this guy? You actually feel like things are moving forward. So let's talk about 3 types of problematic male communication. I want you to decode his real message. So here's a cheat sheet. Now, type number 1 is, placeholder. We should definitely do something again. What he means is, I'm keeping my options open, and your move, what you got to do is don't wait around, keep dating other people, continue living a full life. Let's call this type 2 is like the ego stroke. And when he says, oh, you're so different from the other women, what he means is, I want you to feel special while I think about other women. And your move is, judge him based on his actions and not the sweet words. Because, he could genuinely mean that. But we'll only know based on his actions. The time buyer. I'm just really focused on work right now. So what does he actually mean when he says, I'm really focused on work right now? You're not my priority. I don't want you to disappear completely. So your move is believe his priorities. When somebody tells you, I'm so busy right now. Just imagine them saying, I'm so busy for you right now. I'm too busy to focus on you. I'm so busy with other women that I cannot focus on you. That's what you got to be hearing. So I want you to not overanalyze his words. Don't track his patterns. Oh, he didn't respond for 23.2 seconds. Keep an eye on these things, but don't overanalyze it. Green flags, he suggests specific plans within 24 to 48 hours of saying he wants to see you. Red flags is he talks about seeing you soon, but never names a specific date, time, venue. Green flags, his actions consistently match his words over weeks. Red flags, he says sweet things, but his behavior stays the same. Green flags, you feel clear. You do not feel a bundle of anxiety about being like, where do I stand with this relationship? That's a green flag. If you feel that bundle of anxiety, you're like, oh, where is it? And oftentimes, that variability can feel very exciting, but it shows you're in a bad spot in that relationship. So I want you to stop trying to decode what he really means and the minor things. Stop making excuses for any inconsistent behavior that you're doing, and stop filling in the gaps with hope. You can't cook this guy enough banana bread that'll actually like you. So ask yourself this: is he being consistent with his effort to spend time with me? Does his actions or do his actions match his words over time? Do I feel secure or confused about his interests? Because the right man will answer yes definitively to all of them, and the wrong man will keep you guessing. I love you. Ciao.